Well, what do you know? It seems like things might be working, although I'm still confused. Hello everybody, I'm just doing a little bit of testing. Trying to figure things out as I was yesterday. May have some things kind of sort of figured out, but I don't know. Anyway, there are more Canada geese around now, and as I mentioned yesterday, we seem to be nearing the end of the molting period, so there are more Canada geese, and someone forgot his binoculars. Oh well. I did see an eagle a few minutes ago. Let's see if it's still within view. It is. Not close, but I'll take it. We just had some rain kind of sort of come through. Not much rain fell, but there was plenty of lightning for a bit, and it was a little windy. And that may have quieted things down in terms of birds. Hello, everybody. Some rain, kind of, sort of. Okay, so it seems like things are working. I don't have any hawks in view, at least as far as I know, but like I said, I kind of forgot my binoculars. So I'm going to see if I can get my binoculars in a moment. Maybe. I'm just pleased to be up and running for the moment. I think this is a... looks from here to be either a female or immature red-winged blackbird. And let's see if I can get my binoculars, okay? Technical issues aside, if I forget my binoculars, I forget my binoculars. Not much I can do about it. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Again, I'm just happy to have things running. Again, I'm a little confused as to how it all works, but for now, I'm not going to complain too much. Beautiful American robin. Hey. And red-winged blackbird in flight coming here, and this may be a different one here. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. It is a different one, and it is a male. Still nearby. Okay, I can't quite... No, I can't see it now. Anyway, the purpose of this test is really to make sure I'm getting things properly set, and also to test. We had a signal issue yesterday. There were two tests, and the first one, which was out, here, had some problems with the signal, from what I understand. The second one was a little bit better signal-wise. Actually, significantly better signal-wise. Hold on, is there something else going on? Where's that? Where is that? We're hearing a red-winged blackbird. There it is. Just wondering if there's something going on. Oh, I'm hearing also an eastern kingbird. But I'm wondering if there's somebody in the air or something that's causing this particular alarm. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. I only have this one battery with me, so I'm not going to be testing for all that long. Red-winged blackbirds are wonderful. I used to, before I became interested in birds, I think I disliked them because they seem to chase after everybody, including me, when I was much younger. But they cracked me up. Some groundhogs. And I'm not sure where the one or more eastern kingbirds are. Let's look here. Well, that's a red-winged blackbird. I think there's a mourning dove there. I don't see anybody around there, but then again, I almost never do. You know, it can be important to, if you're looking over places, try to remember what you see and where. For instance, when we saw that eagle moments ago, well, I just happen to know that's a tree worth checking. And lately, there's been, pretty decent bald eagle activity there. It's not close. It's quite a ways to that tree. But it's just, if you want to see an eagle, there's an eagle. And I have to say, it wasn't in this particular tree, but I remember when I first thought I was seeing an eagle from here, and I thought, oh my goodness, I thought I would never see eagles maybe in my lifetime. And now to be able to see them fairly regularly is a wonderful thing. So looking around, I'm not seeing much actually, but I'm just glad that we're having what I believe is a successful test. It's successful in that it's things, at least as far as I know, are working. in this particular area, there really aren't any good locations for geese to spend the night, to roost. No safe locations. So during the molting period, they avoid this area, and I don't get to see them much. So that's why, now that some of them have been coming back, that's why I believe, and it's about time anyway on the calendar, for at least for this greater area, for the geese to be finished molting. Some muskrat. So like I said, this will be just a brief test, and I've been looking forward to conducting this test just because I wanted to see if I could get things up and running again. This stream here is currently quite choked with vegetation, but there is still some water visible. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually, before the summer's over, if it ends up being completely invisible. It depends on how much rain there is and how quickly the vegetation ends up growing this year, but there have been times when I've lost all sight of it. Love to see a red-tailed hawk, but I don't think that's going to happen. Could, but I'm not sure what I'm hearing right now. Oh, I see I think I just saw the kingbird, or a kingbird, I should say. And, oh, it's closer. So this is an eastern kingbird. Hard for me to deal with it just because of where it is and how my tripod is set. Okay, be that way. And it's completely out of my view at the moment. So not all that much exciting going on. Let me just have one more look around with binoculars, and that may just be it for this test. I appreciate your joining me as I try to iron out the problems I've been having of late. As I was on my way here, there were thunderstorms in the area, and some impressive lightning, I should say. Sorry, just kicked the tripod. We just have one or two more things to look at here in American Goldfinch. It seems like it's just going to be pretty quiet. I think I have a song sparrow right nearby. I don't see it. It's not within view. Oh, just took off and I don't know where it is now. Well, everybody, I think that should conclude this test. Again, I appreciate your patience as I try to resolve some of these issues. I think this test was a successful one. So I'm, at least for the moment, pleased. Still a little confused, but pleased. And hopefully, when we get around to our next tour, we'll have everything up and running. I just happened to check the chat room. Yes, the geese do molt. And, at least in this area, around maybe mid-June, you start to notice that there are fewer and fewer of them around in the areas that they need they can't reach any other way but by flight, which some starlings just flew by. And I just saw a northern flicker as well. And anyway, so in an area like this where there's no good safe spot to roost, they won't stay here because they know they can't fly, they can't just go to the roosting spot. So they'll essentially, in this immediate area, they won't be around until they're done with their molt. Then once they're finished and their molt, I don't know if they're completely prevented from flying, if they're completely flightless, or if it's just much more difficult. I don't know, but they won't come here. So now here it is. We're mid-July, and actually getting later even, and they're starting to show up. There were a few that showed up a number of days ago, and right now I'm seeing more geese around in total. So I'm guessing their molting, at least for this area, is coming to a conclusion, and now they're able to fly here and spend the day here. In this area where we're looking, they generally come here during the day. They'll eat. They'll graze, on the grassy areas, and then, at the end of the day, they fly away. As I said, there's no good roosting area here, so they need to, find a safer location for night. But there's a lot of grass here, so essentially they have to have the roosting spot at night, so they forego being here when they're molting and either incapable or have more difficulty in flying. Another thing I'm testing right now is a battery to see if I can keep things running properly. And I haven't ever used this battery before. So that's also another test I'm running. I had mentioned, some time ago that I had a battery issue I had to resolve, and I think I've possibly resolved it. So lots of testing going on, and my goal always each week is to have the technology be transparent to you and just allow us to focus on birds. Where's that groundhog? There you are. It's a different one. Okay, so let's call it an evening, since no unusual birds or anything have come into view. I don't see anything else. That eagle is still there. No herons that I can see. So I don't know when our next tour will be. Again, I'm not sure yet if there will be one this weekend. But I am, in terms of the technology, at least I'm doing what I can do to try to get ready for it, if we do. Look at one more thing with binoculars. There's a bird we should check out. Let's see. Might be a starling, but I'm not sure. Probably. Oh, maybe not. Is that a merlin? It's lightening up just a bit. No, I think might be an American kestrel. It's difficult for me to tell, and it's not close. No, that looks like an American kestrel. I think that was a crow that I just saw there in the background. Let's find the kestrel again. If you're unfamiliar, the American kestrel is the smallest falcon in North America. And unless I'm mistaken, this is an American kestrel. As I said yesterday, I have just enough activity to keep things interesting and to not take things for granted. looks like as much excitement as we're going to have. I don't see anything else around of interest. So anyway, it's been good to share this little bit with you, and to have this testing working out okay. Again, I'm not sure about this weekend yet, but we'll see. I'll try to keep you informed. And oh, hold on. Okay, just a third groundhog. Okay, everybody. Anyway, I'm going to wish you all a good night, and good night to this beautiful American kestrel. Take care, everybody. See you next time, whenever that is.